Now pleased to be joined by the VP of League Operations for the officially launched Canadian Elite Basketball League, which will officially begin play in the spring of 2019. In fact, next May, a year from now, including right here in Niagara, Josh Knoester. Welcome to the Niagara Sports Report.
Rod, thanks, buddy. How are you?
Good. Not too bad. Josh, many across the region know you or met you through the Niagara River Lions organization, and you, of course, became part of that after graduating from Brock University in the sports management program. You grew up in Lindsay, Ontario, but now call Niagara home. How did you originally get involved with Richard Petco and the River Lions organization?
Funny enough, I'm in Lindsay right now, but anyway, not in my hometown. So Richard Jeffrey, his director of operations, actually approached me as I was just coming out of my degree, and timely, really, right? What an opportunity for me to get involved with an up and coming organization and really put my mark on it. So right place, right time, to be completely honest, but. It was cool. It was just the right place, the right time, and with the River Lions coming to Niagara, I saw a great opportunity for myself to just get into the sport industry and start with it. A lot of people want to start in the bigger organizations, and I saw something special about the River Lions, so that's kind of where we got started.
Great look at things for sure. Richard Petco, founder of the River Lions, has now started the new league, CEBL, Canadian Elite Basketball League. So from one franchise in Niagara to an entire 6-team league across Canada. This is huge for basketball in Canada, in this country. It truly has been a long but rewarding process, hasn't it?
Yeah, we've been working behind the scenes on this project for quite some time. I mean, I left the Niagara River Lions a little bit ago, as some people know. Not on good terms, of course, but we see an opportunity for increased entertainment more so than anything else. It's not necessarily just about the sport we've chosen, but I think that there's Canadians are looking for entertaining options, and for that matter, affordable ones, and ones where they get a good bang for their buck. So really cool for us to help grow the grassroots of Canadian basketball. Alongside, the other bodies who are doing Canada basketball and the Niagara sport community as well. So we're really excited, and obviously earmarked Niagara is one of our cities, so it's going to be cool.
Can you mention the other franchises that will be a part of the Canadian Elite Basketball League?
Yeah, so we've gone west, and really as far west as you can go. We start in Fraser-Valley, playing out of the Abbotsford Centre. We'll be in Saskatoon, playing out of the SaskTel Centre. We're in Edmonton, playing out of Edmonton Expo Center. Come back over the pond. We're in Niagara, of course, at Meridian Center. We'll be at the First Ontario Center in Hamilton and at the Sleeman Center in Guelph. So a good mix of types of markets, and we want to be diverse out of the gate. So it's going to be cool.
And you know what? Some great facilities there, some big arenas, and people seem to forget about that. But that must have been a process as well. Yeah,
I mean, we've been... And on the operations side, I mean, I can tell you I've been negotiating. I've probably spoken with every venue in the country, which met a lot of cool people, spoke with a lot of, great minds. And we were able to come to an agreement that these 6 cities were going to be our host destinations for our inaugural season in May 2019.
Some big names and very diverse backgrounds in the sporting world behind as well, involved with you in the CEBL. Talk about some of those names that are involved in this new venture.
Yeah, what an opportunity for myself to learn from these guys. We've got Mike Marielli, our CEO. Of course, people may know him from his time with the Ticats and Argos in the CFL. But as a business executive, really no better. He's the guy jumped into a role at the head of the CFLPA, and then kind of saw this as another opportunity to kind of go into sport and something to put his mark on. He's got a pretty cool vision for us. And under him, you've got myself, Lee Genier, who's no slouch with 18 years with the Calgary Stampeders, a number of which as the senior vice president. John Lashway, I mean, everybody knows John, who in the basketball world, he part of the team came over here with the Raptors in the late 90s. And then Glenn Young used to run IMG in this country, which is obviously a massive sports marketing firm. So, yeah, a lot of really cool people. Greg Francis for Basketball Minds, obviously high-performance manager currently with Canada Basketball. He's going to be huge on just making sure we navigate the FIBA rulebook properly. Myself, somewhere I fit into there, and I've got a good team under me, Nate Brady, Darren Conway, Nick Rittmeister, and a lot of good guys.
Exactly. Was Richard's idea to look to other sports to bring everyone together and kind of make this even bigger?
Yeah, it's, bringing all the right minds to the table and just making sure that we're talking the same language, I think, right? We want to create something for Canadian sports fans that they're proud to call their own. That we feel is something that's not always at the forefront of these, leagues' minds out of the gate, so it will be at ours.
CEBL VP of League Operations Josh Knoester live on the Niagara Sports Report. Josh, so take us through. Going to launch a year from now. What are the plans over the next 11 plus months?
Well, you're going to see a lot of announcements, major announcements that come out that speak to the, specifics of what we're going to be doing and where we're going to be. Obviously, for us, it's about connecting with our host cities. As a league, we need to make sure that we're diligent in doing just that, making sure we're making the key connections, making sure that we're accessible to people, right? If we are accessible, that's how people will start interacting with you. So the big plan off the cusp for me is just to make sure everybody in our local territories operating those teams have all the means necessary to do so, right? We need them to do their job, and that's to connect with their host community. So lots of good stuff to come.
You've gone west. You're in Ontario. Is there hopes, too, that we can make it countrywide and go east as well? Well,
of course. And we've been ambitious in saying that we want to be a coast-to-coast league right out of the gate. I think there's some really, really cool cities on the East Coast where people could see us. I'll name a few: Halifax, St. John's, Newfoundland, right? These are places that can support something of this nature, and it's just about finding the right people to kind of back it.
Josh, if people want to find out more about the CEBL, where can they go?
I would say follow us on social media. We'll be on all the major outlets, but also our website is cebl.ca. Any major announcements are going to be made on there, guys. So tune in, follow us, and hopefully we've got some cool product for you come May 2019.
Absolutely. Exciting news for basketball fans, not only here in Niagara, but across the country. I've got to ask this. I was asked by the morning show host here, weekend mornings, did you watch the Raptors last night, Josh?
Yeah, you know what? This is why we hope to give a secondary, kind of entertainment option. There's a far more room in this country for just one basketball team. And I'm a Leafs fan, so I know all too well kind of the heartache that comes with losing games. And we need to make sure that when the Raptors are in or out come end of June, we can give some people something to cheer for the next 3 months after that.
Absolutely. The CEBL, Canadian Elite Basketball League, is here, and he's the VP, Vice President of League Operations, Josh Knoester, live on the phone from Lindsay, Ontario this morning. Thanks for joining the Niagara Sports Report today.
Thanks so much, Rob. We'll see you around.